Welcome to John Carr's Sales Tip of the Month. I'm John Carr, and today's tip, we're going to talk a little bit about networking groups. Now, there's many of you that go to networking groups, and there's all different types of networking groups out there. I'm not always a fan of all the networking groups either, so let's talk about that for just 1 minute. When you're looking to build your business by referrals, you need to be part of a networking group. So what type of networking group do you need to be involved in? Well, my recommendation is to be involved in a structured, exclusive networking group that provides results. Well, how does it provide results? It needs to be structured. It needs to follow some policies and guidelines to help you develop referrals. So when you're looking for a networking group out there, think about who's in the group. I don't want you to think about who can get you business, meaning who will do business with me. So for example, I know companies that have 5 or more salespeople are great referrals for me for corporate training. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. When I look for a networking group, I look for the companies that are calling on the same people. So for example, for me would be other business consultants, B2B CFOs, marketing companies. Even, believe it or not, there's a lot of different like copy machine companies, printing companies. These are people that call on the same people I do. So before you join a networking group, you need to look at the current roster and to see if they fit or they call on the same prospects as you do. If they don't, you may want to look at a different networking group, number 1. Or 2, if there's a good fit of people in there, leaders in the community, they have a structured environment. What you may want to do is join that networking group and then help develop that group by inviting visitors that also call on the same prospects as you and others. Because nothing better that a networking group loves when they have somebody join and they bring a bunch of visitors to help them grow their business. Remember, each individual typically would know about 250 people. Right around there. So when you think about that, if you're in a group of 20 people or 25 people in a networking group, and if you can just get 10% of each person's database there for prospecting purposes and for referrals, those are pretty good numbers. So remember, you want to look to see who is in the networking group and make sure that it's structured. I'm a big fan of it belonging to at least one of those. You can be part of other networking groups that are not exclusive. But my tip of the month is be part of a networking group that is structured and exclusive. Thanks again, and we look forward to seeing you for next month's tip.